team. And it's the 2010s team to start out. Now the starting group for the visitors. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Howard. Then it's Harden. And it's Curry in at the 1. Now here's Curry. Dishes it to Howard. 5 to shoot. Here's KD. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Outside Bryant. Back to Iverson. Howard against Shaq. And it's Bryant in the corner. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He said they're not as worried about getting back on defense as they are about having extra bodies on the offensive glass. He feels that even though they may give up some transition baskets, they'll make up for it with lots of second chance points. We'll see if that all adds up for a win tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, David. Rebounding certainly the key topic now.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
Now, here's Howard. Here's KD. O'Neal with the rebound. And here is Iverson. Bryant is doubled. To the paint, trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Durant down low. Working on James. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line.
That's good from Durant. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's LeBron. Doesn't go that time. And it's the 2010s team taking it the other way. Baseline J on the way. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
O'Neal against Howard. Shaq kicks to LeBron. And here's Bryant for 3. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And so it's the 2010s team with it. It's a 3-point game. Curry passes to KD. Back to Curry. Outside Durant. The 3. Good on the triple. KD's got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now Iverson. O'Neal dishes to Bryant. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And then Durant with the jam.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
The pass to Duncan. Back to Kobe. They need this. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's James. Six on the shot clock. Back to Durant. Tries it from 19. LeBron, no good. James has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. LeBron passes to O'Neal. And Bryant kicks to Iverson. The 3-pointer, no good. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, KD. They get it back. James. And finished off by LeBron.
You know, LeBron is good at the fundamentals, but just so great at reading where the rebound is coming off and grabs that one for a second chance opportunity.
And the out here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Nowitzki, the pass to Yao. Back to Nowitzki. Over Anthony. Here's Yao. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He misses the free throw.
Yao Ming. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 1:11 left in the first. And so it's Paul bringing it up with the 2010s team. 6-point lead and stolen by Nash. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Wade against Wade. Outside Leonard. Down low. Anthony down low. Defended by Nowitzki. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pierce inside the three-point line, and no good. His first shot of the night, missing. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Davis, the pass to Leonard. Sinks that one from the post.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Wade on the wing. And the 3 off target. Pulls it from 20. With 1 on the clock. And it's yeah! Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the 2010s team, guys, what jumps out so far, stat-wise?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get 50...
Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Paul with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That shot misses. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. McGrady kicks to Bryant. Puts it up from 12. Off the left rim and out.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's McGrady. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Here's the 2010s team with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside, Kobe. And Davis sends it back. The kick out to Bryant. Bryant is doubled. Leonard with the steal. Wade outside. Here's Davis. Oh, wow!
I'm just not sure how AD pulled that one off, but it was insane.
McGrady outside. On the wing, Kobe lets it go with a 3. Paul grabs the board.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for the 2010s team.
Well, on nights where Kawhi Leonard piles up some points, he can make a big mark because of the offensive rebounding prowess.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. So timeout call.
Things present themselves throughout a game. Teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Tries it from 19. Durant, no good. And here's the 2000s team, trailing here by 8. Carter outside. Back to McGrady. Takes the 3. Here's Shaq. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. To the inside, James takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Defensively, that's what you're trying to prevent, and LeBron James is too good.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Here's McGrady. Out of bounds. It'll go to the 2010s team.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Or the 2000s team. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Shaq. Pierce comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Durant for 3. It's not going to go for him. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
So much talk about 48 minutes. The team with the lead letting its guard down now.
Howard. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Over in the corner, Rose. Off target with his 3. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. A different look for the 2010s team. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Stephen Curry in for Rose. 1:52 left to play in the first half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard. A physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for 2.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Carter on the wing. 1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Yao trying to get open. And with him, the 2010s team lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Carter. Curry against Wade. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You have to get in front of Dwight Howard. When he has that kind of room to soar, he's going to finish alley-oops with style.
Carter outside. Passes it to Pierce. Here's Nowitzki. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry looking it over. From deep LeBron. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's just punishing the opponents right now in every which way. What a tough matchup.
Timeout called, the 2000. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. LeBron passes to McGrady. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Pick up the pace, get the 2 for 1 here.
Be smart, but execute at the same time. Let's see what they do.
The drive by James. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Stolen by O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Westbrook way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's the visiting team bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. Game. Garnett out there with T. McGrady, and there's Bryant, then it's O'Neal, and it's LeBron in at the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the way Harden plays the game is incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Kobe, that's for 2. Steph Curry with the rebound.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Kobe dishes to LeBron. Misses the 3.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Kobe with the steal. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that's good for 2. Kobe's got 8 points.
And Bryant has always gotten credit for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
Leonard, he's checked in for James.
Kawhi
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
James kicks to Garnett, over Harden, and Garnett misses. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the 2010s team. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half for the 2000s team. Duncan, he's checked in for Garnett. Nowitzki comes in for McGrady. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for James. The 2010s team also making some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Dwight Howard. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Steph Curry. Here's KD. 10 points for him. Now the dish to Paul. Shoots it up. Durant. Great positioning on the putback. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for the 2010s team.
Well, rebounding is about positioning, but for KD, a lot of times it's his timing and his length. So he goes in there and uses those to great effect.
Iverson against Paul. Fires from the line. Kicks it out to Harden. Fires from 14. That one a little long. And here's the 2000s team. Here's Iverson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Iverson's got 5 points so far.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
That's tipped. And here's Harden for three. O'Neal with the rebound. On the wing, Bryant, guarded by Harden. Iverson outside. Nowitzki for three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And wrestling for it there, but no has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Media jump ball.
Poked away. And so it's the 2010s team with it. O'Neal passes to Iverson. Back to Shaq. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 9.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease. Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And here's the 2000s team. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. James, a putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Westbrook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Leonard against Duncan. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. The shot comes out, and the 2000s team will go the other way with it. LeBron dishes to Iverson. LeBron against Westbrook. And with that, the 2010s team lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from LeBron.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They need this one. Duncan with the block.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
That's his first personal foul.
A different look for the 2010s team. Dwight Howard's checked in for Wade. LeBron comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Kind of tough to be a big wing in the LeBron James era. You're constantly compared to what it is he does, but Durant has risen to that challenge and uniquely qualified to be an elite player.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Kevin Durant. And with them, the 2010s team lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Allen Iverson. And so James will bring it up for the 2010s team. Pass to Howard. Outside Rose. Here's the floater. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists in the game. Here's James. Basket good. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
James looking around. A 3. Rebound by Yao. Now here's Iverson. He's got 8. Kicks to Garnett. LeBron outside. 2 on the clock. That one misses. And we just finished.
As we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for the 2010s team, they got Anthony. Rose is out there with Curry. And it's LeBron James. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Power personified right there in number 23, LeBron James. Wow.
And the 2010s team making a change here. Durant's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
And it's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
To take the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting for your 2000s team, Kobe Bryant.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. He doesn't get the second one.
Hey, they're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
On the wing, James. Yao in the post, working on Howard. And here's Bryant for 3. The offensive rebound. Good D by James. And here's the fast break. Here's Rose. LeBron with the block.
Wow, LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
Iverson. The 3 from Bryant. 18 that time from Curry.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
The 3 from LeBron. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now a timeout call by the 2010s team.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is...
Duncan, he's checked in for Shaq. McGrady comes in for James. And Pierce subbed in for Bryant. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Crazy long strides there from KD. Once he gets by you on the drive, see you later.
Timeout called the 2000s team.
And he has not been shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Iverson gets the bucket.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Curry kicks to Harden. It's hauled in by Duncan. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Back to Iverson. And they double up Iverson. 6 to shoot. For 3, Pierce. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. And the 2000s team leads by 4. And so it's the 2010s team with it. LeBron passes to Durant. He kicks it to Curry. To the paint. And then Durant with the dunk.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
McGrady against Harden. And they double up Iverson. Pass to Pierce. From deep 3-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Pierce has got the lead up to 5 now for the 2000s team. And here's Harden. Got a piece of it. Now the pass to Yao. Iverson with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Back to Yao. Goes up the baseline, and a little luck that time, but it drops. And now a 7-point 2000s team lead. And it's Harden with the ball for the 2010s team. Over Pierce. Kept alive.
Now, Dwight Howard is used to being the go-to guy earlier on in his career in Orlando for sure, but a remarkable time for him to come up big.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And Duncan throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. For the 2000s team, O'Neal's check in for Yao. James comes in for McGrady. And Kobe is subbed in for Iverson. Now a timeout call by the 2010s team.
Boy, as he rewarded him with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Kicks it out to Paul. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, and do you see Chris Paul sweating right now, Kevin? I don't.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bryant, that's for 2, and James pulls it down. Inside, here's Paul. LeBron with the block, and he's able to get it back.
Well, the sell job on the pump fake from Paul is what set that up. Once the D's up in the air, just go right into him. That's 2 free throws.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Paul nails both of them.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Pierce with a wide open look. It's good!
And this is why Pierce is so special. A clutch scorer, and we've seen that in this game. God,
Now called by the 2010s team. They're trailing by 5. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And then Durant with the jam.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for your 2000s team.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's off as well, so he misses both.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Right now, that's his second personal foul. Shooting for your 2000s team.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, during the early stretches of Tim Duncan's career, the free throw line was a bit of a weakness for him. He's recovered from that, quite consistent over the past few years.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. The deep 3 from Harden. Misses. And so it's the 2000s team with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.